I noticed that I had been doing a lot of these kind of how to start a particular product line in a particular niche thing. And I really, really enjoy doing them because I find myself just naturally researching product ideas and this list, which I will continually keep adding to, that gives all of the factories that I went about finding for all these different things in one space. So these are all on here. So for instance, you know, if you're looking at getting zips done for something, so Ebru is looking at getting into fashion, well, these do the best zips arguably in the world. Denim, protein bars was another particular brand I was interested in. So I did a load of research on protein bars. I put all that in as well. Candles, I did that a few weeks ago. How I'd go about starting up a candle brand and the different sites I'd use for that. Lip gloss was a particular thing I researched with my oldest daughter. You know, she's 15, but she's already selling things online. So we did some research on lip gloss and I found those for her. Packaging is always a big one. So where do you get the best packaging made? And, you know, so and on and on and on. But specifically with regards to Ebru and what she wanted, so was here. So I put down the main places I go looking for suppliers. Within the EU, which is where I am, Europages is what we tend to use here in the EU. So for most people, they think of Alibaba as being the big platform, and it is. It's the big kind of Mac daddy for that. Global sources as well to a lesser degree. But here in Europe, if you want to source European products, everybody's on Europages. That's where we go. And it's actually a very, very good website. They've got a load of cool stuff. I was just recently doing some research on Italian shirts. I'm looking at some designers and also some manufacturers in Italy for that. Okay. Oh, you got to be logged into eBay. You absolutely do. Thanks for that, John, for clarifying that. In the US, if you're looking for suppliers in the US, Thomasnet is best by a country mile. That's the Alibaba of the US. They've also got Mexican supplies on there as well, and they've also got Canadian supplies on there as well. So if you're looking to make your products in that particular zone, then that's what you want to use for that Thomasnet. And I think there's a great deal of good things that can come out of actually doing that as well. And then in Australia, I frequently look at Austrade to find great suppliers in Australia. They've got a great list of suppliers that you can use, okay? So there's that. And then I also, as well, do a lot of supplier reverse searching. So I find, for instance, a company that I really like, their particular products, whatever it may be. I then do what's called a reverse search to find who their suppliers are and where they are getting their things manufactured. And so that's the two websites I use to do those reverse searches, ListThe and Import Genius. There is another way you can do it as well, which is to just to use something called the Bill of Lading. So freaking hell, I don't know, Patagonia plus Bill of Lading. So you can do that as a search as well. And what that does is the Bill of Lading is a searchable, publicly available document that makes freight around the world happen very, very smoothly, okay? As a result of that, all that information that's on the Bill of Lading, like who is the importer of record, who's the exporter of record, what has been ordered, what HS codes are being used, pretty much everything you would need to know about a shipment to figure out what's being sold, who it's being sold by, and where they source it from, and how much they're actually selling of the thing. And you can also use it as well. You can extrapolate out to what their fast selling products are, what their slow selling products are, what new products they're bringing onto the market, and other cool shit as well. But that's a different conversation to have. Anyway, so you can do that with the name of the company, Patagonia, plus Bill of Lading or Lading, depending on which part of the world you're in. And that will bring up loads and loads of cool stuff. So here's import key. So we can see, for instance, that that particular supplier is one of Patagonia's suppliers, okay? And I would just go in there and look at all that kind of information and go through that. And the other one is Export Genius as well. Panjiva is the main software, but it's ludicrously expensive. I think it's like $600 US a month for that. Anyway, that's all that information you'd need, okay? So with that, you've now got not only got some great references for factories in some specific niches, but you've also got a document that I'm going to keep updating as I find these great suppliers and come up with these crazy harebrained schemes for stuff I'm interested in doing, and also how to actually go about getting that information yourself for the particular thing you're looking at. So eBrew, for you, for instance, depending on where you wanted to go source from, last time I looked at clothing manufacturers here in Portugal. Portugal's got some amazing manufacturers. They actually do a lot of manufacturing for Italian brands, for instance. There were some amazing manufacturers that I found here in Portugal who can do small runs. Very, very important when you're getting started, small runs, but but have got the capacity to scale. Very important. You don't want your supplier to outgrow them, not too quick anyway. And also they've got really great quality as well. So yeah, hope that's useful, eBrew. And that's a document that I'll be constantly updating as well. That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of over 2,500 people and growing. We're the fastest growing community of e-commerce entrepreneurs right now, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. If you would like to find out more about what we do and also come and join us, get yourself off to www.aussieontrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is in the description, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, bye for now.